Hello everyone, my name is Kishan Hirani and I am from Joint International School. Today I am going to discuss about the schooling system. Albert Einstein once said, everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, today on trial we have modern day schools. Glad you could come. Not only does he make fish climb trees, but also makes them climb down and do it a 10-mile run. Tell me school, are you proud of the things you've done? Turning millions of people into robots. Do you find that fun? Do you realize how many kids relate to that fish swimming upstream in class, never finding their gifts, thinking they are stupid, believing they are useless? But the time has come, no more excuses. I call school to stand and accuse him of killing creativity, individuality and being intellectually abusive. It's an ancient institution whose outlived is usage. So Your Honor, this concludes my opening statement, and if I may present the evidence of my case, I will prove it. Exhibit A. Imagine a modern day phone, and now imagine a phone we used 150 years ago. Big difference, right? Now imagine a classroom of today, and imagine a classroom we used 150 years ago. Knowing that shame, in literally more than a century, nothing has changed. Yet you claim to prepare students for the future? With what evidence like that, I must ask, do you prepare students for the future or the past? See, I did a background check on you and let the record show that you were waiting to train people to work in factories, which explains why you put students in straight roles, nice and neat, tell them sit still, raise your hand if you want to speak, and for 8 hours a day tell them what to think. Oh, and make them compete to get in grade A, a ladder that determines product quality. It's grade A of meat. I get it. Back then times were different. We all have past. I myself am no Gandhi, but today we don't need to make robot zombies. The world has progressed. Today we need people who think creatively, innovatively, independently with the ability to connect. See, every scientist will tell you that no two brains are same, and every parent with 2 or more children will confirm that claim. So please explain why you treat students like cookie cutter frame or snapback hats, giving them this one size fits all crap. Sorry, Your Honor, but if a doctor will prescribe exact same medicine to all of his patients, the results will be tragic. So many people will get sick, yet this is exactly what happens to school. This educational malpractice where one teacher stands in front of 20 kids, each one having different strengths, different needs, different gifts and different dreams, and you teach the same thing the same way, that's horrific. Ladies and gentlemen, the defendant should not be acquitted. This may be one of the most criminal offences ever to be committed. And let's mention the way you treat your employees. I mean, it's a shame. Teachers are the most important job on the planet, and yet they are underpaid. No wonder so many students are shortchanged. Let's be honest. A teacher should earn just as much as a doctor, because if a doctor can do a heart surgery and save a life of a kid, a great teacher can reach that heart of a kid and allow him to truly live. See, teachers are heroes that often get blamed, but they are not the problem. They work in a system without many options. Policies are created by policymakers, most of which have never taught a day in their life, just obsessed with standardized testing. They think that bubbling in a multiple choice question will determine success. That's outlandish. In fact, these tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned. But don't take my word for it. Take for Frederick Jackelli, the man who invented standardized testing, who said, and I quote, "These tests are too crude to be used and should be abandoned." Ladies and gentlemen, if we continue down these roads, the results will be lethal. I don't have much faith in school, but I do have faith in people. If we can customize Facebook pages, cars and healthcare, then it is our duty to do the same with education, to change it, to upgrade it, to do away with school spirit, because that's useless. Unless we are working to bring spirit out of each class, that should be our task. No more common core. Instead, let's reach the core of every heart in every class. Sure, math is important, but no more than art or dance. Let's give every gift an equal chance. I believe in this world where fish is no longer forced to climb trees. Thank you.